Howdy everyone, welcome back to another video on the Wolfbite channel. Today we'll be checking out some of the highlights of a few mid-level ladder games played on Gem Grab's Double Swoosh. My brother wanted to try out Amber, and I wanted to test out the new Sandy gadget called Sweet Dreams. Both are pretty good brawlers on this map. According to brawlify.com, they both have a over 60% win rate, which is pretty solid. We didn't have any third players to round out our comp, but overall it was a successful ladder push, going 18-6. Going into our first match, we're playing against a Daryl, Mortis, and Shelly. And as for our comp, was pretty solid with Sandy, Amber, and Tara. And Tara gives the little heads up to maybe go right side, which I think my brother was going right side anyway. As for this comp, we kind of have to be careful going up against the Mortis. We're all pretty squishy, and Mortis could definitely, once he starts chaining his bats, take us out pretty easy. So as soon as he starts diving in, we gotta arrow and take him down as quick as possible. I would say the other one that we had to look out for was Daryl here. Daryl again, just as soon as he dives on somebody, we gotta work together to take him out as fast as possible. For our Tara's doing pretty solid. She's not feeding, just playing very defensive. We're taking out their aggro brawlers as soon as they dive on us, and Tara's able to hold her own thanks to her pets right there. She missed her super, which is not a big deal since we're able to still get the kill and take the gems. And I popped my gadget a little too early, and so it kind of went to waste throwing it on the Daryl, but it wasn't a big deal. I stalled it for a millisecond probably. Pretty easy match. I think our team worked really well together. We had a pretty decent comp going into the match and got the dub. Going into another match, we have against a Pam, Byron, Mortis, and our comp is Pam, Sandy, Amber. Again, we gotta look out for the Mortis. As soon as he dives in on us, you can definitely take out any one of us as well. Well, my brother and I are squishies. So I think ideally the Pam would be a better suited matchup against the Mortis. Right here, I kind of guessed that Mortis was coming back in, so I backed off. Although he probably could have gone in and taken me out, taken that gem off. So I got kind of rushed back right there. My brother, that was a really smart gadget, popping it, so I would burn up the grass a little bit, break their field of vision, or create a field of vision for us rather. And I think if their Byron was a little bit smarter, he could have definitely kept healing the Mortis every time the Mortis went in and taking us out. And we ended up taking the map and being so dominant that the Byron ends up throwing. Once Byron started throwing, Pam threw, and there's not much Mortis can do 3 versus 1. Going into the third match, we are playing against a Frank Squeak Mortis, and on our comp rounding out with a Daryl. And the signature move of a random not starting at the beginning of the match, gotta love it. I got a little lucky right here. Frank popped his gadget and I luckily dodged the correct way going down the center, and he missed, or that would have been an easy kill for him. He still ended up getting me, but I guess it got him a wasted gadget. Again, we gotta be careful with Mortis on our 2 brawlers. It's not really we gotta be careful with the Frank. As soon as he gets the super off on us, we're all going down probably, so we just gotta be careful not to give him value and take him out together as soon as he decides to attack. Right there, I think that was a pretty good gadget. Stun the Mortis, sleep the Mortis, and give a second for my brother to come in, so we could attack them together. But he very smartly ran away, so we couldn't take him out. The more matches we played on ladder, the more I kind of realized that Sandy's current gadget, or this gadget, probably doesn't pair as well with an Amber, considering that one hit wakes him from sleep, and Amber's value comes from consecutive hits rather than just one little flame. But I mean, it's mid-level ladder, so it doesn't really matter all that much. And right there, I got a really good gadget off. Frank was about to put his super on us, and gadget interrupted that. Game, we're going against an 8-bit, Mortis, and Gale.
So tired.
This game was probably one of the 2 best games out of our whole gem grab session today. Yeah, you gotta be careful with the Mortis. A bunch of Mortises out there. Mortis is such a high skill cap brawler, so I guess I can see why people, and he's very fun to play too once you start changing bats. So I can see why people like playing him. And once you get mastery of him, he can just be so dominant against the right brawlers. Right here I did call out that Mortis was in our grass, so my brother burned some of his grass to give less operating room to the Mortis. And the Colt that we had on our team was actually pretty good. Well, let me rephrase that. He didn't do dumb things. So even though his shots weren't on point, or some of his shots weren't on point, he still did well holding his ground, not feeding supers, working with the team overall. Right here I'm just trying to fend off Mortis with my gadget, making sure that he stays away from us. And right there, I don't know what I was thinking. I went to aggro thinking I could take out the 8-bit, so that was my bad. Misplay by me. My brother stays alive, covers for me. Morris decides to dive on me, so I'm just gonna make his life as difficult as I can. I know he's eventually gonna get me, but I made him waste the gadget, made him waste a lot of shots trying to take me out. Right here, all we gotta do is take out the Gale so we can stall. So the important thing wasn't to go after the 8-bit, but to stop the Gale to force their team to come back to us to get another gem. And it worked well because the Morris came back without the rest of his team, and we picked up his gems on him. Here I'm just making sure I got Colt covered in case it goes down. And we get another dub. And the last match I wanted to show is against a Bull, Edgar, Sandy, with Jesse on our side rounding out our comp. I can't remember what was so special about this match, but I just remember it went pretty good, or we did really well. My brother and my part. So again, we gotta focus down on the aggro brawlers as soon as they dive one of us. Honestly, if 2 of them were to dive at us at the same time, I don't think we have the DPS to take them both out. Brother burning up the grass, giving them less room to operate. And here comes Edgar, so I help him pinch him. And I don't know what I was thinking again right there. I keep doing a lot of positional misplays. Sandy super was there. For some reason, I think it was my super. And so, thinking that I was covered, I went to that middle spot, and that's where I got punished. I popped the gadget right there, thinking Jesse was going to help me pinch, but he ended up getting away, so it's kind of a wasted gadget. Sandy got the gems, but I try to focus on staying alive. And then Bull got the gems again. I'm just trying to focus on staying alive. They don't have all 10 gems, so I don't need to rush in by myself, especially because I don't have the DPS to take them all out. So I gotta wait for the rest of my team. And with Bull with all the gems, that means he can't go aggro, else he'll risk losing them. And which he kind of does, it looks like. Nah, he just hits position with that super. I back off so I don't punish again. Oh, that was a clutch gadget. I sleep him. Jessie throws her super, and with the turret and all of us mowing them down, we're able to take the gems. That's what was the special highlight of this match. And that was it. Pretty good push, like I said, went 18-6. The 6 games were kind of a little nothing special to show. But I hope you guys enjoyed seeing the wins. And GG's, brother.